Here's our Buoy 10 update for Wednesday, September 9th. Today we got started a little bit late, around 9:30, and the tide was already coming in at that point. So we ran all the way down towards the red can line, and on my way down there, I saw probably about 10 or 12 boats with no fish on. So I kicked over to the north and hit up the piling rows over there near Waco and Chinook, and really saw just a couple fish here, a couple fish there, and we stuck it out, grinded it out, and ended up hooking probably about 10 or 12 fish over there and getting 3 nice keeper coho. From there, when the tide started running, that cleared out. I stopped marking fish, so we jumped up above checkerboard, up to single piling, got up on the flat up there in that 15 to 20 feet of water, and trolled with the tide down all the way past checkerboard, staying again in that 16 to 20 foot of water, and we only picked up one more there. So, you know, all in all, we only fished for maybe 4 or 5 hours and had a bite every half hour or so. Rounded the day off with a handful of coho, released a bunch, and still had a great day out there. We did end up actually dropping some crab pots over near the red can line, and it's a little bit frustrating what happened there. Someone had clearly picked up our pots because each pot had 1 or 2 crabs in it or none, and they were about 200 yards off of our waypoints where they got dropped. I know that happens down here, but still frustrating every time it does. One cool thing that we did see from today, though, is I actually had a client in the boat who showed me a app that's available for iPhone. So this app, it's called SimCR, and he showed it to me, and what was really cool about it, especially now considering a lot of us anglers are spreading out, fishing from the ocean all the way up to Bonneville Dam and even beyond. This app, SimCR, what it does, it actually takes your location and shows you exactly what area code to put down on your tag. So it was really cool to see that thing, and I got an Android phone, so I'm not able to get that plugged in there, but it was actually a really cool app and showed you not only what location you're at and what to put down for your area code, but also all the regulations for ODFW. So it's a pretty slick little thing. As far as what worked for us today, we pretty much stuck with bait. You know, we were fishing shallow in that 16 to 28 on line counters. Chartreuse flashes were definitely the way to go, and bait was king for sure. We tried spinners a few times, but they just wouldn't go, and it was definitely a bait show. Hopefully with these building tides, we'll start seeing a few more fish show up. Time will tell. It'd be really nice to see a lot of coho show up. Last year this time, we were definitely in the coho thick. This year, it's been a bit sporadic, but that could possibly be attributed to the coho that we saw in July. So it almost seems like a lot of these fish have just been spaced out, and we're not getting a big huge wad, a big push of them coming in. They've just been trickling in for the entire last month and a half. So we'll see what happens on this next big tide set. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Later.